Yep, that seems good to me. So if we have the wall come down. And that can essentially be visitation. We might have some benches in the back, just for aesthetics' sake. Then we can have a doorway right here. Another doorway can be added right here to help separate both sides. There was a... not locker. There we go. Prisoner and visitors. There we go. We can swap that around, I imagine. Yep, we can. Would be a bit strange if we couldn't. But there we are. Then a wooden doorway or staff door. It'd probably just be a wooden door so that the visitors can come in, talk to them. This also helps with contraband. So I feel like we've got that set up. Looks a bit weird. I won't lie about that. It does look a little bit strange, but we'll see what we can do about it. It's just the game has not become about aesthetics anymore. It's not about that anymore. Right, and then at the same time, this is going to be for our psychology rooms. So we can have it be a 4x4, 4x4. Do we want 3 of them? 3 here and 3 up there. So 6 in total once. I think 6 is going to be our maximum. However, this feels like a bit of a waste of space. It is a little bit. I mean, we could have it open up along here instead. Just cut that bit off. How does that look? No, pathways. We can have the pathway come along here. It's interesting. Do we need anything else? That's a good point. We would like to have ourselves a security room nearby. So if we were to... we could make this entire section here just a big security room. Do you want to do that? Well, no, not just a security room. A staff room as well. So we could cut this in half. And then there we go. We got a... Well, let's check this room right now. 9x7 and a 7x8. Oh, that annoys the hell out of me. We would prefer to have a little bit more space in the security room. In fact, that looks more like a cleaning cupboard. There we go. So this can be the security room, which inside is 5x8. On the inside right is 5x5. I like that. I think that's a suitable size for a staff room. Of course, we do need to double check just to see what the parameters are. Staff room. 4x4. Pretty good, I would say. And then a security room is a 4x4 as well. Fantastic. And right here, we could probably just put down a bunch of monitors. You know, we still need to get cameras and all that fun stuff set up. But it's just another way for our guards, really, to sort of meet up and, well, rest up. Which is what we really need, to be honest. We could also eventually get ourselves an armory. It's almost like a separate sort of secondary outpost. There is, I might add... well placed, I feel. Just makes us a little bit more safe. So yeah, I'm happy about that. Let's go ahead and get this sort of emulated on the other side. Let's go ahead and do that. So from this corner right here, it is a 26x10. Let's keep that in mind from that corner there, which is the top one, which I think means it's here. 26x10. There we are, 26x10 right there. We're going to have a doorway right here. And a doorway right here. And this means that we can have a 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we are, fantastic. 12 right there. Let's get the pathways sorted out. Pathways along here. The middle section is a 10, 10, 10, so right there. There we go. We can have a pathway going along like this. Wall can come up like that. So let's see. Now from that point, we open up from the middle. So from here, we pretty much start our offices. Offices, anyway. 4x4 in the middle. Ding and a ding. 4x4, 4x4. We actually need to double check to see if that's correct here as well. Yep, 4x4. Just making sure it's all good. Pathways up like this. And then the big room that sort of connects up and evens itself off with a 5x5 staff room all the way at the end, which I think is here. Oh, no, that's 5x4. 5x5 right there, and a 8x5 right at the bottom. Just trying to make sure it is nice and symmetrical. 8x5 right there. Looks good to me. Looks like blaster cannons for our spaceship butterfly creature. What the hell is this becoming? I don't know. It's very, very interesting, though. Right, let's go to foundations, go to concrete, and let's just go ahead and get this all sorted out. So this big blob right here, very expensive, but it is definitely going to be worthwhile. And this bit doesn't need to be added. Do the same right here. Big blob. Adding. I forgot about parole hearing room. That is a good point. The parole room, we can have 2 of them. I don't think it doesn't need to be huge. My big problem with the parole room, however, is that I believe you need to have the chief officer involved. If we go to the programs, parole hearing, led by a parole officer in a parole, apparently, assisted by a parole lawyer. Hearing to determine the prisoners, so it's just by a parole officer. Okay. So this doesn't have to have any, this does nothing to do with us, right? Assisted by a parole lawyer. So I'm imagining these 2 people just come out of nowhere, do their job, go home. Right? I'm hoping that's how it works. What we will do is we could probably fit it in this corner right here. I like the idea of that. The parole room itself, how big does that need to be? 5 by 5, right? Okay. That is a 5 by 5 room right there. Looks a bit dodgy. So sort of 7 by 7, 7 by 7, and there's your weird parole room. There we are. We have a parole room, everyone. I think it's a parole room. I don't really know. I like the idea of it being here right now, though. It's kind of nice. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, let's get that sorted out. So let's go over to our construction again. We don't want to clear, we want to create, and add that to our schematic. Same thing right here. This is, well, it's not that expensive, but you know what? It's going to be a little bit of a doddle for us to get this sorted out. Considering we're also getting everything down here sorted out, the power is one thing that is needing to be done. Whether or not we'll get it done in today's session, I don't really know at the moment. Let's go back over to our needs and find out that we are doing okay. Family seems to be a big one right now, but we are aiming to get that sorted out, especially considering it's 102 families waiting to visit. I don't know how that's really going to work with our sort of the system that we're going for. It's a more one-on-one kind of thing. We don't really want to have a particular room specified. We should really have a guard position right here. We're not really having particular rooms where we can have the large visitor tables. I just want a visitor booth, which can be wired, connect to other wired objects. Fantastic. I like the idea of that. So we can listen in on their conversations. That's even better. We also need to get ourselves, if I can figure out what the hell I'm doing, deployment. There we go. So a deployment zone right here. Well, not right there, but right here. And another one right here. Just to help with cleaners going in and out of these particular sections. We probably will need to get ourselves some more guards. Looks like a shower time, so everything's probably about to kick off. Seems like we're okay. Of course, it's not just shower time. It will eventually be lockup, or back to sleep. Just so that we can fill that quota in. It's going to be another day of hopefully no deaths, even though there's probably going to be a riot or two. Nearly feeding time. But there we are. It's because we have so much of nothing going on. The food just sort of goes up. Because that's how food works in this. It just goes up by time passing by. But mostly I think maybe them being unconscious or asleep, I think also helps in decreasing the amount of hunger that they gain over time. Seems like we've had another little fight in here. Not great. How are we doing over here? I thought I added a door. Apparently not. Alright, add a door. And right here as well, add a door. And this point. Tell you what, the guard that's stationed here is very unlucky because they're just going to be opening doors all day. Alright, there we go. That section's done. Fantastic to see. So we'll wait for this bottom one to be completed first before we do anything else. Exports, apparently. We've got money for exports. I think we sold a tree. I think that's what happened there. Of course, we do have a few trees around that we could probably just go ahead and sell. Right, how are we doing on the old needs? So it's going up. That's because hunger is a bit of a problem. Lockup will be coming up first. We could tell them just to immediately go and eat. Is our food ready yet? It's going to be a bit of a fight before that anyway. So, tell you what. We will just have them eat immediately. There will be problems. I guarantee it. But you know what? Oh well. Here we go. Starting again. Oh, yep, everywhere. There's a bit of a mini riot going on. What the hell? Any deaths? 3 deaths. Oh well. Such is life. I wonder how they got in here. We just let them in? I thought I had that door closed. Tell you what, though, they didn't get in here, though. So the guards at the top right here are apparently our veterans. They know what they're doing. But once again, we could not give them their food because they're just acting up all the time. Don't worry, though. We got 1 day left to go until we can get rid of this horrible achievement. Well, not achievement, but this horrible quest, which is just completely unreasonable of a quest. And then we can finally make a regime that makes a hell of a lot more sense. Okay, then. Let's go back to our policies just to make sure this is okay. Yeah, intoxication's apparently a big one. Tell you what, let's just make that go back down to 2 hours. Serious industry, everything should just be on 2 hours because I just can't deal with anything right now. Even murder. Even murder. Okay, I can't. My conscience just tells me I can't. I still feel like 2 hours is quite lenient, however. So many injured prisoners, but we just don't have the guards. We really don't. Infirmaries as well is something I forgot about, which I do wish to have around here. Just another mini infirmary. We can get it extended. I think we're okay. Right, anyway. Hopefully our workforce have not yet been startled by all these angry prisoners. Right, I hate that. Okay, right, we'll put that in. Like this. Like that. Are we going to bother making fancy flooring? Probably, yes. What do you think I am? Some sort of peasant? How dare you? How dare you insinuate such a thing? Getting close to our quota for today. No, I feel a little bit calmer, though. I'm just sort of... just fully under... well, I fully understand the fact that we're just not going to please everyone. That's life, really. Do we want wooden doors here? I think so. And we still have to let them through this gate. Staff door? So we have to let them in? I don't know how that works. I really don't know how it works. I want to be safe about it. So maybe just having another jail door along here is a good idea. But now I feel like I'm overdoing it. Not really, no. I think that's a good idea. Just having another jail door. Because I feel like we're going to have more people coming through this jail door to go to Visitation than we are to go to this particular section. And being as safe as we possibly can, especially with what just happened then. Is this a damaged door or something? Slightly damaged. I don't know why it's open, though. A little bit surprised by that. Did we do both sides? We did. Okay. I completely forgot about that. But now we can have wooden doors just sort of middle upwards. Same thing right here with our staff room. Although I like the idea of our staff room only being accessible through security. So we can do that. Just a little security feature, you know, something small. And then the security room itself. Just a staff door, I think, yeah. Just have a staff door. I don't think we need a jail door. So we've already got a double one right there, so I feel like it's an unnecessary thing to have. Right, then. Do we do the same on this side? I feel like I've... yeah, this is something I've kind of forgot. Right, it's okay. Just trying to make sure it's symmetrical, even though it really doesn't matter. I do apologize for the constant zooming in and out. Trying to limit that Some people said they didn't really mind it. Oh well. It's an odd thing. This is a very odd thing. Right, now, visitation booth. Visitor. Those things are very expensive. Alright, and then we'll do this side. Should we make one side into nice wooden flooring? I like that. One side can be wooden flooring. Like this. And then the other side can be ceramic flooring. Ceramic, I feel like, is a bit too nice, though. Ceramic floor? I don't know. It's sort of meant to be symbolism, okay? It's meant to symbolize the two sides right here. We've got guilty and innocent. Or, well, I don't know. We've got guilty and supposedly innocent. So, is that how the system works, yeah? I think so. Oh, these look fancy. I love this. This is great. Right, let's go to the metal flooring. Let's get all that sorted out. We'll have it end right here. Don't feel like we need a doorway there. Feels like sort of pointless. Is it pointless? I don't know. Could very well be pointless. We will have a concrete floor right here. You know, we'll have concrete tiles over the doorways. I feel like that's a nice aesthetical thing to do. And then a wooden flooring on this side. Wooden flooring, wooden flooring, wooden flooring. And the same thing up here, more wooden flooring. Just along all of this, really. Same in here. God, you know what? I should be a lot less inclined to spend this much money. It's getting quite expensive. Right, tell you what, we're gonna have the metal come out. Just as a nice little walkway. Power is also something that we need to do. Same thing with up here. Apparently power's already kind of working out over here, which is great. Oh, incidents. None of that. What's our needs at right now? Yeah, you know. Food's still a big one. Food is coming up, though. Will we be able to deal with it? I don't know. We'll find out. Now, before I finish off today, I would just like to also get a lot of these rooms actually allocated. So we've got visitation, finally. So we can get that done. Visitation is right there. Indoors. That is all good. And the same thing over here needs to be set up. Visitation. There we are. Absolutely fantastic. At the same time, security. Get a security room. Same thing with up here. And a staff room. Like a staff room is very important. Something that we only have one of right now. And just having easy access to that. Hell? The hell are you doing here? Punish. How'd they get out? Punish, punish, punish. Search. They've obviously found some way to get out. I think it's probably due to the construction. That or I'm just sort of letting them get out for no particular reason. I'm really confused. How the hell... Is there a hole? It must have been just during construction. Oh well. Finding a lot of items on them though. Maybe it's these doorways right here. Tell you what, we should really fence them off anyway. Yeah, I suppose we might just need fences. I feel like we'll only need fences for this bit. We'll do the same up here as well. Tell you what, I feel like we need some now because I don't know how they got out, but they did. Ah, here we go. Look. Fantastic. Oh. I think they're really trying to get out. They can't do it, though. Search prisoner, it means I might actually get them to their block. Because there are quite a few of them just sort of lingering around here. Is it because they can't get out? I don't know. A little bit of a pathway going on right there. We could just make back doors from here. That's a good point. We could just make the door sticking out there and they could just come in through the back. Alrighty then. We're going to have to make ourselves a staff door. One right here. Is that really what we want to do? We'll make it after the fence, yeah. I mean, it's going to look a bit weird, but you know what? I feel like we have to do it. Where did I put the staff door on this side? It's just outside of the building itself. So there we go. Get that sorted out. Look, some prisoners somehow are lingering around. I don't know how we've managed it, but apparently we have. There's a phone. Anyway, got a little bit distracted there. We are a little bit over time now, but it's okay. Just get slightly longer episodes. There's nothing wrong with that. Alright, office sections. Same thing with over here for our psychologists. Psychologists. I'm pretty sure it's psychologists. Psychologists, there we go. Get them mixed up all the time. I don't know how I've missed some parts of these walls. A bit weird. Yep, think I'm fine there. And the parole room. Oh, no, that is not the rooms thing. So hopefully next episode we can get the interior done for the rest of these rooms. That should be nice and dandy. Till then, however, it's looking pretty fantastic. I'm liking it. Although we could do with a camera right here. Well, we could do with a lot of things right here, including a guard patrol. One right there. And another one right up here. Or a dog. You know, anything really. Should we have one on either side? Yeah, I feel like having a guard patrol on either side makes sense. Although that one's... gotta be even. Gotta be even, man. If it's not even, then what's the point? Get rid of this. But there we are. Hopefully we can get that all sorted out. At the moment, our needs are still a little bit all over the place. Slight fluctuations. Once again, I'll probably just do a little bit off-camera work just to see if we can get the rest of this sorted out. We have a bunch of prisoners that are somehow outside when they shouldn't be. Don't know how they've managed it, but apparently they have. This fenced off bit really doesn't help as well. We should really fence that off so we stop having all of these visitors come in through that way. Quickly before I forget, objects. Is it objects? No, it's material. No? Yeah, there we go. And we'll just fence this bit off right here. Same thing with this side. Where's our guard gone from here? I guess they've gone for a sleep or something. It's causing us a little bit of congestion. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter for updates on my channel and Twitch for live streams. I'm with Innkeeper. It's been an absolute pleasure. And look forward to seeing you all next time for some more Prison Architect Megamax. Bye-bye.